shut the fuck up?
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Music and Mayhem.
Thank you.
I'm Jeremy.
I'm Hyatt.
I'm Justin, and this is...
Mayor fucking Lou is hanging out for the podcast. It's Mayor Lou. It's Mayor Lou. He's Mayor.
He's the fucking best.
All right. Enough of that.
Holy shit.
That is one hell of a fucking entrance.
Intro.
Wow. We love you.
Christ.
Which was better? That or the escort you got in?
You got a
coming down the
mayor
road?
escort into the property today.
Well, that only the intro only seems necessary after the escort.
I'm gonna, you know what?
the
Fuck
road,
it.
you
I'm
know?
gonna say it. Mayor's Small Potatoes, President Lou, 2028. We have 4 years to plan for it. Not that like we're gonna last 4 more years, but with 4 years,
We don't plan anything ever for 4 years.
I'd plan 4 years for Lou to be
too, bud.
president.
Well, hey, I got the fucking issue with the water bill passed there in Jupiter. Made it here for the podcast. I mean, what else do you want?
All right.
You know,
When he
Caught a
says-
red eye to Boise.
I get shit done.
He
When
does what he
says
says he's going to do.
Jupiter, remember, it's Florida, not
Jupiter,
the planet.
Florida. Yeah.
Not the planet. They don't have people there.
He could be the mayor of Jupiter, the planet. Also, I think.
There's not really people per se in Jupiter, Florida either.
That would.
What
But
the
you know,
fuck are they?
We love them. We love them.
Yeah, you're officially supposed to call them your constituents. I
They
think
do say it takes everyone, but
it takes a village.
It's a village.
Takes a trailer park.
I think it could still work without them, but it's okay.
Are there
It takes almost everyone.
Take the whole bayou.
Are there stick-built homes in Jupiter, or are they all trailer houses?
Stick-built trailer houses is what it is, really.
I meant
Get
with
down to
2x4s, not trees, dude. Like,
You know what? We
Damn.
should actually let's start small. I want you to be mayor, but let's like get you president of the homeowners association somewhere. And we get that, dude. We have some sort of credential, like credit in the.
Piece of cake, dude. I got that. I can do
Honestly,
that.
everybody listening, vote Mayor Lou.
let's start.
yeah.
Let's start manage. Like I'll manage a trailer park or something. See how that goes.
Trailer park manager.
Lou, what?
Yeah.
Jim, what's the guy on Trailer Park Boys? Jim
Leahy.
Jim Leahy.
Oh
Jim
yeah,
You got Lou Leahy.
Louie.
so, speaking of Lou,
Fucking Louie.
here's a really rad fucking story about Lou.
This is the Lou episode, everyone.
And-
Thanks
and
for tuning
yes,
in.
and he doesn't even know this story, and I'm not sure you guys do, but so
Oh fuck, man.
after the show, Nicole took all those photos and whatnot, and she's up editing, and it's like fucking 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the morning. She's still up editing photos. I'm dead asleep, and she comes in and she wakes me up and she shows me this photo, and it's got this light beam coming off of Lou's
Shooting
head.
out of Lou's forehead.
Yeah, and she's all, it's fucking Lunicorn.
Lunicorn.
Oh man, that's funny.
Beautiful.
I actually about every 2 months we'll get this random little fucking hair that comes out of my forehead.
Oh,
I'll be sitting there watching TV and Audrey will look over and she do a double take.
It's just waving in the breeze.
It does.
Did she ever call it your Lunicorn?
She does. She goes, "Your Lunicorn's back."
Oh.
And she's
Curdy
like,
used to call those Georges. Just those weird hairs that grow
that's
in
his nipple hair. Let's
Oh.
not get into that.
a 14-inch nipple hair.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Let's not do that. It's gross.
Lou and I were getting really fucking baked one night with a bunch of dudes at my first apartment complex, and this guy came over, gacked out of his fucking mind, and he was like, I woke up yesterday morning, had a fucking 12-inch pubic hair and shit. And Lou goes, that's nuts. And we all fell the fuck out.
that was at Justin's place. That was
No, that was in front of the goddamn apartment when we were like 20 years old.
was it. Oh, I thought it was over at Justin's.
Dude,
Oh,
if I
that-
would have met a guy with a 12-inch pubic hair, dude, he'd still
That
be
was down on Pleasanton.
Oh,
Chris
shit,
Rainey.
man.
Shout out to Chris Rainey.
That was nuts. That's funny. I remember that.
Fuck, yeah. So how was your guys' last couple of days since the show?
Well, we should talk about that show.
You want to
first.
talk about that?
I think we should.
Heck yes.
The show we keep
Shout out
referencing.
to everybody that helped put the whole damn thing together.
man.
Everybody played
Thank
their
you.
fucking asses off too.
Thank
It
you
was
for
so
everybody
good.
being there.
Yeah.
Man, that was great.
I mean,
Party
you
in the back there, make some noise. You guys were at the show. Did you have a good time?
Yep.
Oh, so am I. I had a good time.
yeah, you got Scott, Charles, and Will
Pompeii.
Pompey. putting the whole thing together. You got all the bands that killed it.
Will got hammered in our green room and wanted to talk about time travel.
You got Nicole taking the rad ass pictures. You got Stacy that worked for 2 damn months
Jesus
putting
Christ.
together
Merch and
so
a motherfucker.
much merch, and I mean that's just the tip of the damn iceberg.
Well, and you have to
takes a
admit
trailer
that
park,
it
man.
really
We
does.
have never had a merch
Takes an
situation
old Pizza
like
Hut.
this ever. It's like a full blown fucking store, dude.
Well, we, but Hyatt and TC kind of fell into a fucking pile of merch luckiness. Hella cheap fucking t-shirts to, like.
Well, dude, either way,
Because
the amount
merch
that
should
showed
always
up was amazing.
Yeah, dude. Thank
Amazing.
you guys for supporting big
Yeah.
time.
And thank you for making their beards nice before we played.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we were fucked ugly.
Exactly that. I didn't even look homeless.
Both of you guys looked homeless like 2 days before.
I told
was
TC I
here.
looked like a homeless wizard that couldn't cast a spell to live in a house.
Turned to shit.
And you weren't Merlin, you were struggling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Justin looked at me in panic about a day before the show and was like, I thought you were getting a fucking haircut.
I really did.
Hey, you look like shit, pussy. No, we
Yeah,
had a
we're
great
not all
show.
like the mayor over here, dude, with that fucking glorious beard, dude. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
I just wake up and fucking there it is. I mean,
Does it ever
God
talk
gave
to
it to me. I signed for
that?
it. There it
Does
is.
it talk to you in the morning?
no, he's not a morning person either.
It's all fucked up and full
Dude,
of drool.
it's just awful looking.
Dude, look at it and go, sunshine.
Seriously, it is fucking awful looking.
Yeah, Lou and I are both notorious fuck asses for about the first hour.
No.
Yep.
2 hours.
Nope. Not anymore. I'm an old man now, so like I haven't had to set an alarm clock to get up for work in years now. I just get up, swollen prostate, have to piss. My back hurts.
Yeah, the first time I set an alarm in the last 5 years was to go to the X last week.
Oh, dude.
It's like, I really have to get up.
Nah, I just knew I'd be up by 5:30 to have to piss. So we had a good
Yeah.
time at the X. We did.
It was
that.
awesome.
Have we talked about that on this?
No,
No.
They had us in.
No.
Yeah, Justin got a hold of Big J and put it all together. And
Well, they traded us for them being on our podcast. We went and were on their podcast.
They did, but Nick and Big J and 100.3 love local music. I mean, they do the exclusive every Sunday night.
Absolutely.
They play local music, and
I
You know,
dare you
honestly,
to find
man,
another local station that supports bands the way the X.
and they
always
have
has.
been for 20 years.
20
Yep.
fucking
they
years.
they fucking love it, man. They love it, and that's huge. That's huge for local bands, dude. Like getting on, being able to announce a show or a Sunday night, your song gets fucking played. Like
That's the shit we all dreamed about when we were kids.
Yeah.
Hearing your song on the radio. I mean, like,
Fuck,
come on, dude.
I
Yeah.
do love the entire scene. Did you guys not feel on Saturday like it was a gigantic, ridiculous reunion?
I
hug
did,
fest?
man. It
man.
felt like
Saw everybody.
2005 all over
Saw
again.
everybody, gave everybody a giant hug. It was amazing.
yeah, we're all
Lot of
probably
familiar
we're all probably
faces.
gonna get sick because we hugged like 700 people.
I ain't getting sick. Not my daddy.
Not my daddy.
You ain't my daddy.
How about the new van, boys?
Hey, we got a new van.
We did.
It's a Butte, Clark.
I'll tell you this. You want to know
Real
what?
beaut.
You want to know what makes my bird twitch about it?
Tell me.
It's a 1983 GMC Vandera, which go ahead and look it up, motherfuckers. I dare you. It's the exact same van they used for season 1 of the A-Team.
Why wouldn't they?
Same year, make / model.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Well, and it runs like a fucking.
And it's
A
got
gra- a grape
ashtrays, 3 of them.
It's also 10 years older than the one I hit Jeremy with when we were.
I think we've talked about the time you were doing pumping
We
the
did.
hydros and
Yeah.
broke
We
my
haven't
only
tried
cigar.
that, but do you guys want to rip a shit in it and pump
I
hydros?
You know I want to rip a shit in it.
Yeah.
So we have a new driveway being built up to the fucking cream corn
Dude,
cap.
that's we had to delay this whole damn thing because of that. So that's my bad. Some guy that talked really fast.
And it was missing a bunch of
He,
teeth.
he was really excited, but you know what? He came up
I mean, you guys
and,
want some
and he promised less potholes in that front driveway and an obvious mini bike drag strip. And you know, and all the price was right, and I was like, hell yeah. You know, the funny part is that money was saved up for the transmission in my truck. But you know what? When my truck dies, I'm gonna be able to electric scoot so fast
Oh,
down that
fuck
driveway.
yeah, dude. Mini bike to work. You know what I mean? So that's why Lou got a mayoral escort in today.
Oh, it was so good. We
was
were
great.
so excited, Lou.
Fucking rad. I was like, oh shit, I got here the same time as Justin. That's crazy.
No,
And then I'm like,
I was running security, man.
Look at all
Top-class
those little
security in the
assholes
world.
on their little mini bikes. We rode. That was neat.
Got to explain that too then.
What?
Well, that we couldn't drive down the driveway because of the fresh.
Yes, so we had to
driveway.
drive Lou up the canal, but with a mini bike escort.
It was led by a go-kart and then a mini bike on each end of his car and then a fancy van following her all up.
So good.
it was great.
So good, man. Let's talk about this fucking rad show some more. I want to talk about that, man. We had quite a few people show up.
We did from across.
Jesus, fuck you too.
Wow.
I'm
Yeah, no,
I'm
I'm
with
with
you.
Get them
I'm
a
listening.
fucking love seat.
I'm
Get
listening.
rid of this
I'm
fucking couch.
listening.
What were you saying? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Gee, I don't know.
Call it the Snuggle
Talking about
Cast.
the show.
Yeah, the show.
Oh,
We got
Was
to play
that?
our first
We're
show in
listening.
3 years. Why don't you tell us about that?
honestly, man, it felt like the old days. There were so many
really
fucking
did.
amazing people there. So many bands. All of the band Zex that we loved was there.
When I saw
Mostly.
Brian, he was so fucking drunk.
Oh my god.
He's all, oh shit, you have long hair, and I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here because he's gonna want to do shots. We weren't doing shots before the show,
Dude, I came up to his right side and put my arm around him like
and he
this.
fucking did this, and I'm.
And he was looking off to the left for a while. And then he figured out, follow the arm. Hold on. And then he came back around over
Oh,
here.
Brian Maddox, I love you, Brian.
Where the fuck that arm come from?
He was so fucked off. Dude.
Oh, I love that.
Me too.
You know what I also love? That was the first Black Tooth show in a very long time that a fucking bunch of dumb Chad cows didn't start punching
No
each other on
fighting.
the floor.
Everybody
Nope.
was so
no fight,
mellow.
man.
No.
Everybody was hugging that night.
All of our
And-
kids were there.
Yeah, man.
Rain was there slinging merch for
Rain was-
5 hours.
Shout out to
Great
Rain
job,
slinging
dude.
merch.
She was packing up gear.
Yep. My kid was starting the mosh pit after I said don't.
I love it.
I haven't
do the
seen your
mosh
kid
pit.
in a bit, man. I was happy to see
Yeah,
her.
she's doing good, dude. Did mosh pitting just like her fucking dad, though. And
yeah?
I was like, wait a minute. I feel the anxiety that everybody else felt when I was in it now.
Oh, sure.
I'm like, stop! You're gonna
Oh,
get me in
Lou,
a
I'm
fucking
gonna
fight.
I'm gonna spill a bit of your beans. Lou, I've never seen Lou so fucking trying to find his chi before a show before. Like, you've always been my rock. Like, if honestly, we went to the X and did the interview, and you boys went down the stairs on the way out. We said arrivederci to the receptionist. She was sweet as shit. You guys went down the stairs, and Lou was like, fuck that, I'm taking the elevator. What do I say? I'm going to go with Lou, because Lou never gets in trouble. Lou always does the right thing.
What would Lou do? That's
What
my
would
new
Lou
thing. Yep.
do? Fuck yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. So when you were a little bit shook before the show, I was like, well, should I be? Am I supposed to be a little bit shook?
You know what's weird?
was
is
too, man. I haven't
was
been
not
nervous.
at all.
I have not been nervous for a show like that in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little more nerves than what I'd felt in quite a while, but it was welcomed, and fuck, man, I would do it again right now.
Well, and as soon as we
that-
hit the stage, the fucking power cable to your amplifier was like, nah, I don't think I want to.
I don't want to work.
Dude, for reals.
I
and
didn't
was
even know that happened.
like, oh, dude, it was a whole
I go
thing.
to click on, and I'm like, interesting. And so I go around and I fucking change outlets, go back, click. I'm like,
Great.
no, that's weird.
It's always awesome when
my
there's
fucking ears
600
went
people
off
staring
like a
at you.
tea kettle, too. It was like,
And so I told
I'd been fucking
was
panicked,
bad.
I
dude.
told fucking sound guy, I'm like, hey man, I ain't got power. So he starts fucking fiddle farting like he knows what the fuck. He couldn't find it, and I'm like, all right, let me call mad scientist. Jimmy!
Dude, it wasn't even me. I ran over there and tried to fucking do it too, and he went down and got a new fucking cable, head to power
So
cable.
was that the problem?
Must have been, man. I mean,
Wow.
That amp, that's my jupe amp. That amp has never done anything for 100 shows. Like, that thing is only powered up and fucking run that
Went for it,
exact
yep.
same rig every night. And the one time we hit the fucking knit stage, that power cable was like,
It probably needed
I
that
don't
old.
wanna.
It needed that old Nintendo treatment. Though.
Fuck, man.
Fuck yeah. No, but then he fixed it. He plugged it in. It powered up, and I prayed to a God I don't believe in. Thank you. And fucking jump back on my side of the stage. And
The rest was up to me to fuck up.
Well, you did good, bud. You did good.
Well, since you're talking about spilling the beans, our new song "Revival" was interesting, and I know you guys heard me talk about it, but I'm just saying, don't work a lot with effect pedals and to tune down and then discover that was wrong, and then tune back up again and then discover that was right, all before the chorus was over.
And you made
I
it
think-
just in the nick of time. It was perfect.
I
actually.
think I can one up that, honestly.
All right.
Are you ready for this? This is an old Black Tooth.
Stage
guitar.
panics.
This is a Strikers Days Black Tooth fuck up. Back when I bought that whammy pedal, which is a pitch shifting pedal, the more you push the pedal forward with your foot, it goes wee.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So we got
I
done with
love
the
those.
song. I tried to play a chord and it was so fucked up. And I thought my guitar had just lost all of its tuning. So I'm standing there panicking, trying to tune this guitar back to E. And I looked down and realized that whammy pedal is on and all the fucking way forward. And
I
so,
actually remember
Yeah,
that.
I remember that too.
And so now I have tuned my guitar way the fuck out of tune and have we got to take a fucking break, dude. Yeah, so it happens, man.
Stage panic moves. There was a time that I had my crash cymbals backwards for at least half of a show, and every time I meant for it to go, it went.
Oh, shit.
And I was
Sounds
just
like shit, pussy.
What the hell happened?
Oh, Brian Denny, the same show we just played.
Oh,
This big-
my God.
man.
You're
That's
a fucking
that's
hero.
A badass picture.
You are a
Dude,
fucking
somebody
hero.
got a still of it. Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
That's fucking
Explain.
cool.
Explain.
Brian Denny's brand new fucking band, A War and Me.
Yes. Make sure you go from the top. I'll cut you off if you haven't.
They started their set.
They were tearing it up.
They were fucking their bass player is fantastic.
Not a dose of guitar could be heard.
So the bass starts, and I'm like, wow, okay, the bass is great. That bass is going to be driving a lot of this fucking beat. Then all of a sudden, I see Brian, who anyone who
Fucking
doesn't
jamming,
know,
dude.
Brian is a
Jamming.
fucking renowned guitar player. He is
Yeah.
just
Oh,
a fantastic. All of a sudden, he's jamming.
he was shredding.
I
hard.
couldn't hear a fucking lick of it. And I panic, and literally I'm standing in the crowd watching this happen. I turn to somebody, and I'm like, there's no
Me.
guitar. There's no guitar.
You turned to me.
I was like,
Stacy and I had the same conversation.
there's no fucking guitar.
You ran up to me.
I ran the fuck up the stairs and get to the smoking patio with the knit, and I was like, dude, I need to talk to the sound guy. Right? We won't. whatever.
No, none shall pass.
Nope. And he starts getting on the radio, and I'm like, well, fuck
What's
that.
his name?
No.
Mort Jorgensen.
Mort Jorgensen.
Mort
It was
Mort
definitely-
Jorgensen was
Yeah.
on the fucking sound guy that
That
night.
guy is built like an old Pizza Hut.
Fucking
falling apart.
a real piece of shit.
So
tip to
sound
tail.
guy's doing the I can't let you up the stairs thing. So I fucking bail down to side stage sound, and I say, dude, there's no guitar in the fucking crowd. So he's trying to get on the radio with Mort Jorgensen.
and Mort's doing this.
Mort's up there heroin nodding and playing fucking house music over the band,
Oh, my God, he was.
right? And so I'm like, fuck it. I look up there and see that Brian's fucking guitar, his cabinet mic, is pointed directly at the floor. I'm like, well, that's probably a big cause of it. And go up there and fucking sound guy it because, dude, that's what we do for each other.
Yep.
If your shit's fucked up,
Dude.
nobody else was going to fucking see that was happening. How long would that have taken? They got two
You saw like a
songs
spotlight
in.
on the ceiling that had a big J in the middle.
Dude, the
it was
bat
like-
signal called.
Fucking sound guy, man.
But dude, by the
My
time
spider senses were tingling.
Mort would have figured out what you were saying, they'd have been 3/4 of the way through their fucking.
Oh, dude.
It would have been yesterday.
yeah.
Yeah, no, we got it.
The mic is off the speaker.
Brian
I
and I.
don't really
Brian.
like
Brian's a great dude. He does a lot of shit for local music around here, and he's a phenomenal musician.
Yes, he is.
So we look out for each other. If your shit's fucked up, I know it because like we've heard each other play guitar. I know what your shit should sound like, and if I can't hear it at all, something is wrong.
Something's wrong.
Well, and that kind of brings up a subject of the struggles bands have and venues have when you're presenting live music.
Shitty sound guy.
Your sound guy, your sound engineer is number
Number
one.
one, and every fucking sound guy you meet, it goes one of two ways. They are either awesome at their job and love just doing it, or they fucking are so full of hatred and regret for picking this job, and they're pissed off that, oh, you have 2 kick drums? Why? Oh,
I learned a whole new thing.
Oh, you have a fucking. Why do you have 2 guitar amps? It's like, just fucking stick a 57 in front of it and shut the fuck up.
Oh, dude.
Dude, if you don't want to do your job, don't pick sound guy.
Did you
That's
guys
all
know?
I'm saying.
Did you guys know that every time you see 2 kick drums up on stage, they're always running a double pedal behind it?
And it's a dummy kick
I
drum?
don't know what the percentage is, but I completely learned because I've spent the last month and a half trying to figure out how to balance my feet with 2 kick drums. And then when I got there, he was like, "Do I really have to mic both of those?"
Yeah.
Oh, and he does this.
No, I mean, he was fine with it. I mean, my drum kit turned out to be a project.
That was
for
the
him.
exact same fucking thing as when we opened for Avatar. You guys remember?
Oh, yeah.
Same venue. We opened for Avatar.
Fuck, we did.
And then you fucking see their shit set up on stage, and you look behind, and there's no speakers in the fucking cabinets.
Dude,
they probably have a little
those fake
spider.
cabs are so.
They have a Line 6 spider with a 57 in front of it sitting off. Like, it was such a fucking kick in the nuts to
It's
be.
theatrics, dude.
The only time those fake cabs are acceptable, I was watching the history of metal with that.
Smuggling heroin.
Well, I was watching the history of metal with that Wyatt's Metal guy that I was telling you about on YouTube. He's got these funny videos. But anyway, I was watching Judas Priest on the history of metal, and those fake cabinets that were underneath the drum riser opened up, and then he wrote a Sportster out of
and
it.
then crashed
and then
it on
tipped it over.
stage.
Rob Halford, dude.
That's what we're talking about.
Fucking idiot.
But that makes the fake cabinets make sense.
Yeah, man.
Why?
like
so you don't die?
You got a barn door to
Well, it
hide
was
your
just
Sportster.
like, dude, it was like Ace Frehley putting that fake guitar pickup in his Les Paul that lit on fire in the middle. It did the smoking thing. Like, it's all theatrics. You're absolutely right.
It is.
But here's the thing. Go out there and play your fucking guitar and have a great time.
I really thought every time I saw 2 kick drums on stage, he was playing 2 kick drums.
I use 2 amplifiers because of my effects setup. Like, it's not
absolutely. It makes your guitar sound possessed.
It's not a cocky thing. I run them totally set fucking EQ'd differently. And then if one's missing, it sounds like shit. And you turn the other one up. Dude, like, listen to some of the singled out guitar tracks from your favorite albums. Without the rest of the mix, they sound fucking terrible, but you put the entire mix together and it sounds exactly right.
Right.
Like, that's something I've learned mixing music is it's like everything has to fucking fit together properly. You know?
Well, and dude, it has to sound good, and it has to be fucking normal for the musician playing it. It has to fall into what it sounds like when you're rehearsing. When you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a massive struggle when you get on stage and all of a sudden one guy can't hear the other. Nobody can hear one
yeah,
thing.
my confession from that show, I don't think I heard a note that Lou played.
Or when they straight up are like, "Yeah, you're too loud for on stage." The fuck out of here.
Yeah,
man.
Morton Jorgensen said right off the bat,
it's-
he said, first thing I'm going to tell you guys, if your stage volume's too fucking loud, I'm just going to cut you off. And it's like, well, dude, half of my fucking tone is me turning that amp up to a specific volume. All of our shit has to be the way I hear it at the house, or it sounds like fuck ass, dude.
I would think it's the sound guy's job to make the musician sound like what he sounds like, only louder, instead of being like, hey, dial in your shit so that I can.
At one point, I could not hear both of those amplifiers.
I didn't hear
on
Lou. I was
stage.
just praying that
That's
Lou was
insane.
louder than me.
I could barely hear one note I played, so I kept asking the dude on
Do
rack
you
to
remember when
turn me up, and finally, halfway through, I asked him to bump me up again, and I could hear just enough in the wedge. And I'm like, all right.
Remember when we played the Whiskey on the Sunset, and that motherfucker said, I'm going to tell you like this. You are 60% too loud. And I was like, oh, fuck, dude. Well, this is never going to work.
Yeah, load up. We're out.
Fucking Mort Jorgensen talking about turn your gain down on your drive and
the
shit.
fact he was all, you need to turn your gain down.
And
I was like, who the fuck are you talking to, dude?
No,
I mean, it brings up a rad conversation for every band that's playing across the entire damn country. Like, you don't want to battle the sound guy because he's got to be your friend all night, you know? And so, like,
dude,
what is the happy medium
We
there?
played with that Led Zeppelin cover band, No Quarter.
Zoso.
That's the one. He plays a fucking Marshall amplifier. the way Jimmy Page got that sound was turning that motherfucker up to 11. And so he plays it with a plexi in front of it because he literally wants that tone turned up to 11. And everybody bitches about, can you turn your amp down? And it's like, dude, no, I can't. Like, I want that fucking sound. Back in the 60s and the 70s, everybody just cranked that shit.
So,
Like Blue Cheer, you could hear them motherfuckers
Yeah.
a mile away from the bay, they would say.
well, look at
That rhymed so much.
look at fucking Dixie Dave, dude, from Weed Eater.
Oh, yeah.
Bass player, vocalist. He takes his bass amp and literally cranks every
Like a
knob
fucking
all the way
Motorhead
up,
video, dude.
all the way up, and that's how he fucking plays.
It's a sound.
Yep.
I'm a drummer. I don't plug in shit, and I understand gain and saturation.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. At all.
I understand it enough to know that it's got to be at a certain level to sound right.
Yeah, it does. So,
Do you want to talk about a new segment I invented? Let's totally change subject.
all right, go ahead, dude. Switch it
Are
up.
you guys ready for this?
Love it.
I invented a new segment.
Hey, get your fucking. God damn it!
Wait, should I do the effect?
This is why you guys don't have a love seat.
What
Oh,
color?
well, yeah, we'll
You have to
eventually
call it a
piss each other off.
snugglecast.
All right.
Jeremy will eventually piss me off.
Justin describes movies he's never seen.
This summer.
This is our
I'm
new.
so
This is
ready.
our new segment.
I'm so ready.
I'm so excited for this. Lou, are you ready for
Oh,
this?
I can't.
now,
wait.
before you go, you
I'll give you a little
if
preface.
you haven't heard the podcast before, I grew up under a rock.
Watching very
And
little
so
movies.
all of the very mainstream movies that everybody's seen, I've not seen them. And
yeah, no,
so-
you don't watch it. Movies aren't your thing.
you spent your
guys,
time.
You know, I'm like a leper.
You spent your time more valuably than watching movies all through the 80s.
Just fishing.
Okay, so this segment, Justin's going to describe a movie that
I'm
he's
in.
never seen.
I'm ready.
Based solely upon pop culture references. Because you're
And
aware of
and
these
the title.
movies. Yeah, you're aware of these
Yes.
movies. Okay.
Okay,
Justin.
shoot.
Describe to me the movie Predator.
You know, with the internet nowadays.
Not that Predator. You're aware of it. It's an alien, right? You know that
Well,
much
I
of
know
it.
it's an alien,
Okay.
and I believe Ice Cube was in it, in one of them, and Apollo Creed.
Yep.
Apollo Creed was in
Apollo
the Predator
Creed was
thing.
definitely. Did
And-
you? Who else?
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube was in one.
He was in.
He was in Predator.
He was
No, I'm asking you. You're telling me
Yes.
the movie Predator. Ice
Yes.
Cube was in it,
like one of
and
the
Apollo
other Predators.
Creed.
Yes.
Yeah, we need to hear your this summer.
Yeah, but no, like,
Synopsis on
okay,
the
so
movie.
what is that? What happens in the movie Predator?
I believe that they're. I do know that they're in a jungle,
Yes, they are in a jungle.
and they're
much.
trying to fight some dude with dreadlocks.
Fantastically done.
Nice.
Okay, Justin, describe what happens. What is the plot of the movie Con Air?
Isn't that a blow dryer?
Okay, Justin.
A word can mean two things.
Oh.
Next movie.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, no.
I know
Oh,
Nick
can I
Cage
ask
is
him
in that.
No, let's hear
Nick
the
Cage.
rest
So
of this
tell
blow
me
dryer
what
story.
happens. No, what happens in the movie Con Air with Nick Cage? What do you think?
Well, he acts exactly the same as he does in every movie.
He's a stylist.
No, he has a southern accent in this one.
He does.
Yeah, he says, "Why couldn't you put the bunny back in the box?"
He does hair.
What the fuck? So there's Con Air and there's a bunny in a box?
Yeah, brother.
No, he owns his own hair salon.
So tell us
No,
why.
so that's Justin's
Is he
tagline.
doing bunny hair?
That's Justin's tagline for Con Air. There's a fucking bunny in a box. Okay, Justin,
Jesus.
tell me the plot of RoboCop.
Well, that's obvious.
Tell me.
It's a cop that's a fucking robot.
Yep.
How did he become a robot?
In a fucking factory.
That's a true.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. A
I
dude
mean-
becomes a robot? No.
So here's how it goes down, dude. There's a robot kid on Amazon.
Yep.
You order that fucker. You can get the cop version, the criminal version, the drug dealer version, whatever you want.
Are you
That's
still
what he
talking
is.
about RoboCop?
I think.
Because what? 1985.
Who was the actor for RoboCop?
Peter Weller.
Name another movie, so I know what he looks like. Because I know that dude has goggles on.
RoboCop 2.
That's it?
Holy
No.
fuck! I don't think I could name
I think
another
he
Peter
was.
Weller
I
movie.
think he was in the Stephen King movie. Wasn't he in like Thinner?
Nope. Not
Didn't he
Thinner.
have goggles on? The RoboCop have goggles like that guy on Star Trek?
Well,
Like,
Yes.
hey, you know who
you know
else?
the motorcycle
Justin,
helmets with the little visor that folds
Yeah.
down?
Justin, you know who else was in RoboCop?
Tell me.
Red Foreman.
Yeah, dude. Clarence.
Did he call anybody a
Vonnegut.
dumbass?
He's a real bad guy.
No, he's a real piece of shit in RoboCop.
Fuck
Let me ask you this, Justin. I know you've seen it. Tell me the plot of Big Lebowski.
Well, here's how it goes.
Drop it on me, sucker.
He's a Jewish businessman.
No, I don't think so. I think that's wrong right off the bat.
Which one was the Big Lebowski? The dude?
Huh?
Yeah.
Or Donnie?
The dude.
The dude.
It's the same person, and it's two different characters, same movie.
So, all right. Can I tell you about my real life Big
I would,
Lebowski?
I would love you to. Oh, I'm so excited
All
to
right.
hear it.
All right. So, Steve Buscemi dies. Donnie.
Yeah.
He dies. They cremate him.
Mm-hmm.
They throw the ashes off the cliff, and it all blows back.
You're just naming facts or like scenes
Shut
of
your
the
mouth.
movie.
Shut your mouth.
What's the movie about?
This is leading to a story.
I don't know.
What's
but
the movie
No,
about?
no, wait,
Ski?
it goes into a story.
No, I'm telling you about my real life Big Lebowski.
I think he's got a Big Lebowski.
So they throw Steve Buscemi's ashes off the cliff, right? And they all blow back all over the people and all that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That happened.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So I'm at my aunt's funeral.
Has really nothing to do with the movie, but
No,
okay,
but
go
I'm
ahead.
telling you about my real life Big Lebowski
Oh,
situation.
okay. That's all right.
So the ashes blow back all over Walter and the other dudes, the dude and all that. And they're like, the fuck and all that. So we're at my aunt's funeral. several years ago. And I didn't know there's a ceremony where you take somebody's ashes and you put them in a box and you bury them. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So I'm standing downwind, a very serious wind coming right
Very
at me.
somber occasion.
And the preacher dude leans over and he's going to he's got my aunt's ashes in his hands, right?
Yeah.
And he's gonna go plant these fuckers in the ground. And the wind's blowing at me, my beard's all fucking whipping off to the side. Wind. And
It's a thing.
he goes to set the shit down, and all I can think about is when all the ashes, Donnie's ashes, blew back all over everybody.
Yeah.
So I thought in the hole they dig to put the box in, they're gonna just dump the ashes.
like it's a campfire they're trying to put out.
You're like, I gotta move.
Yes. So I grabbed the ex-wife and the kid, dude, and I'm
Oh,
all,
move, they're gonna
I'm
get-
all, I fucking seen the Big Lebowski. And I grabbed them
move.
and I peeled them behind a tree because I thought they were gonna dump my aunt's ashes and they were all gonna blow my way.
Just be driving all the way home going,
But you know what, motherfuckers? I can tune a carburetor. What's up?
All right. Okay. Well, maybe you could have tuned the Lebowski's carburetor.
Can you tune a
He
fish?
didn't drive?
Yeah, he did. He drove a real piece of shit.
Dude,
but-
he drove like a fucking
Oh, it
a
was like a
78
76
Nova.
Bonneville
No.
or something.
It was a Nova.
That wasn't a Nova.
You want to bet me $1?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Can we
Party in the
research
back.
department?
We need answers.
Big Lebowski drove a Nova.
I feel like it was an Oldsmobile or a Pontiac of some sort.
Oh, Lou might be
See-
right. Wait, who drove the Nova? Oh, dude, it was the fucking
you're
Pulp
thinking
Fiction Nova.
you're thinking
Oh,
of
yep.
Beverly Hills Cop.
He also drove
Axel
Nova.
Foley.
Oh, I really?
So-
I'm falling for
but Justin
banana
needs-
in my tailpipe.
Fond of an old banana in my tailpipe.
Justin needs the more obscure titles, like
Okay.
what is the butterfly effect?
Have you, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Have you ever seen that movie?
I've
butterfly
not seen
effect.
the butterfly effect.
Okay, what's
So,
it? Go ahead and
Coming
tell
this
us.
summer.
This summer, Ashton Kutcher.
Two fighters enter a ring. One floats like a butterfly, the other one stings like a bee.
So close.
That's what I think of, dude.
so
like a
close.
boxing movie?
So when you're in the moment, dude, you're getting your fucking face punched off.
Yeah.
You got to have the butterfly effect and get away from them.
That's so close. It's
Yeah.
a time travel movie. But
Yeah,
you're
I mean,
so
you were
close.
really close.
Yeah, you were right there, buddy.
All right.
How about
There's a real
How about-
movie called The Butterfly Effect.
Oh, it's
Yeah, it's
incredible.
really, really good movie,
Yeah, it's a good
too.
one.
Who's in it?
Ashton Kutcher.
Oh, I don't
And
like him.
Amy.
Oh, it's a '73 Gran Torino.
Yep.
Wait, what was? I forgot what we were
The
talking
dude's
about.
car.
Master's car, the dude.
No, it was
It
not.
was too.
Wow.
The
Have you
internet
not
says
know
it's
Remember when he
true.
remember when he crashes it into that
Into the dumpster?
because he drops the joint between his legs and is burning his balls, and he fucking swerves in an alley and crashes it into
Well,
a dumpster.
he's dumping his beer on his nuts.
Oh
too.
yeah, and he's playing Creedence Clearwater, of
Yeah.
course.
He's got
And he fucking swerves and crashes into a dumpster, and the whole fucking car comes like 3 feet off
the back end comes up off the ground.
Oh,
I love it.
anybody who hasn't seen that movie, go watch it. That's a
Smoke
good
a
one.
joint and watch that movie.
Okay.
Have you? Here's a movie. I don't know. You've probably seen it. I don't
Fucking
know.
lay it on me.
Have you
bro.
ever seen Rain Man?
No.
Describe
Well,
Rain Man.
no,
Perfect.
no, I have. He counts a lot.
Yep. Who does? Yes.
That's your drummer, man.
Tom Cruise is
It
in
just says this summer, Rain Man.
He counts so
He
much.
counts so much.
That's all I know, man.
He counts everything.
He counts a lot.
What's his
Dustin
name?
Hoffman.
That's actually
Is that him?
incredibly close.
Yes.
yeah. Yeah, he does count
I
a
know
lot.
that. He counts.
Who else is in that movie?
Tom Cruise.
Oh! Can you name one? Wait, what's one quotable scene from that fucking film? The toothpicks one, probably.
From Rayman?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't fucking know.
God, you gotta watch movies, I think. We're gonna change your life, dude.
You know, I'm actually in the same boat because I
know.
live in a state of perpetual stroke because of the things that I did to myself when I was a teenager and tried to kill as many brain cells as I could. So pretty much every 6 months, every movie that I watch is like a new movie to me too. I couldn't quote.
That's true, yeah.
I don't think I
Well-
could quote a Rain Man quote.
So
either.
my
So
mom,
you're not by yourself.
My mom sat me down in front of the television early because I was a ADHD kid.
And you memorized all of them.
No, literally, and I had once, dude, and clearly I am on the autism spectrum. There's 100%. The way that I
He's Rev Man.
No, the way that I stim and the way that I fucking just trust me. Like shit is goofy, and it always was, even when I was a kid. So mom would sit me down in front of movies, and I would just fucking remember every scene of every fucking movie
And every actor and
every
their nieces and
director.
nephews.
Yeah, how much
That
they
is so
spent
weird
on
to
that
me, dude,
movie.
because my mom would kick me out of the house and say, "Don't come home until it's dark."
Brother, I grew up in Ingham, fucking Idaho, and it is
It's
literally
not far from where I grew up.
that big. Ingham
There's
is that
two
big.
blocks in Ingham. It's tough to not come home till it's dark.
Ingham is so fucking small that when we went back there for my 40th birthday, that's what I wanted to do. I hadn't been back there since I was 10.
You saw
30
the
years.
same neighbors.
Yeah.
The same neighbor.
Yeah.
My friend's mom was out there taking the trash out from when I was fucking 9 years old.
Did we talked
and I
about
had
this.
kind of a fucking
A little.
You stop and say something to her?
absolutely. I got out the
that's so
fucking
cool.
car and I was like, I have no idea if you even remember who I could. Dude, I'm 30 years older. I look like this. I would have fucking maced me, honestly, if we're being
Did we talk
honest.
about this once earlier,
I
20
don't-
episodes ago on the
maybe,
podcast
yeah.
when we
But-
walked into that little bar in Ingham, the four of us, me and Stacy
Yeah.
and Squee,
Oh, dude,
and the record skipped right off the fucking jukebox.
the 9 people
And
that
ev-
go there and get fucking pass out drunk every night.
They stared right at us and they were not going to look away until somebody said something.
So we went over and tried to play pool, and like everybody was just being real quiet. And all of a sudden, I turned and I was like, "All right, look, I'm turning."
I was born here.
I was literally born here. I'm 40 years old. I've never done. Everybody was cool as fuck after that.
Oh, it turned into a
Yeah, dude.
hug fest.
It really
It's awesome.
did. It was fucking cool.
I just love that
Ingham, Idaho.
dynamic.
Like,
though.
oh, you're the Schmidt boy.
Oh, we remember you. You
That's
owe
the-
us $50.
that's the
Your dad was a real asshole.
Your dad fucking owes me money.
The same place where we went to the grocery store, and we came up with the idea for taxidermy, right? Because that
so
kind
we're talking the fucking grocery store in Ingham, Idaho. The
only one.
one that I used to
It's
go.
like a M&J's.
It is, dude. And I used to go in
Something,
there and
yeah.
buy BBs and cigarettes for my dad when I
and
was like 8
throwing
years old.
stars.
You
Dude,
walk in and there's a coyote, a
sitting
stuffed
up on the
coyote,
cooler is the
sitting on-
Timu of fucking coyotes.
and it's got a fucking cockeye and shit. It is hilarious.
Its eyes are like, "Burp."
We should play a show in Ingham at that bar.
Oh my God. They don't have enough power there to run our whole.
We'll bring a Jenny.
They have one power. Everybody plugs into one outlet. That fucking.
That scene from Christmas Story, dude. They're trying to fucking plug
Oh,
all
yeah.
that shit
The place was so small that we lived in Ingham that if you put a key in the front door, it broke the kitchen window. It's tiny.
I just love the dynamic, though, that we were all raised like you watched all these movies and all that. And my mom was like, go see what's at the back of that old mine.
No,
Like,
we did that
it was
shit
so
too.
different.
So my dad was of the era that he would be like, "You gonna stay here and stare at the TV like a queer? Or you gonna come fishing?" And it'd be like, "Well, I kind of just want
I'm
to."
right in the middle of this movie, Dad. Could you?
Yeah, could you, dude? Venkman's about to get the ghost.
I'm watching Ghostbusters.
Yeah, you fucking leave me alone, Dad. Jesus. And so, like, but I was also of that. I wanted to go out, and we were just talking about it. There is nothing quite like smacking a tree with a stick that you know is going to break when you hit it, because you're like, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, that happened.
Fuck yeah, I
I did that.
So you guys have known
Right?
me. You guys have known me
Fuck
for
yeah, brother.
damn near quarter of a century. Damn near.
How many trees you smack with a stick?
A lot. But
All of
here's
them.
something you don't know about me.
Girls don't
I
do
have a
that.
cheech scar on my upper lip.
Oh, what?
Cheech.
Oh,
From
me too.
smacking a tree with a
Me
stick?
too, right here. Mine's
Nope,
from a different.
Mine's right here.
Mine's right
And
here.
mine's from throwing shale rocks at a fucking cliff because they would blow up.
Oh, yeah.
Turns out every once in a while they come back.
Oh yeah.
You want to hear a funny
Yeah.
story about?
Like we almost both lost an eye when Jeremy was smacking a tree with a stick yesterday.
Oh yeah, no, we were smacking a tree with a stick. It feels good.
Here,
Goddamn right you were.
No, we were on a ride out. We rode the mini bikes over to get some beer.
One time when I was a small child, I had this pointy stick, and I was running down a hill like they tell you not to do, and I tripped over my own goddamn 2 feet and jammed it into that muscle between your two jaws. That muscle.
why'd you have the stick
like
in your mouth?
No, yeah, in my mouth.
damn.
It pinned my lip. It pinned
You
through
were
my
running
lip.
with a stick like this.
No, I was running like this, but when I tripped, I fucking garnked, and it stuck out of my fuck.
Oh yeah.
Fuck is so hard to
You were
understand.
saying, "Oh no!"
And so-
Turn that
Lou.
shit off. God damn it.
Sorry.
that
Mayor
was.
Lou said, "Turn it off."
But I could have killed myself when I was like 9 or 10 with that,
Yeah.
but I didn't.
Oh man, how many times?
And look at you now.
How
How many
times
times
did you almost die?
die? That's a fucking
So,
segment.
Me and
so
four
here's an
friends-
observation. Hold on. Observation.
Yeah.
We just got done with the show, so we're all really fucking happy. And that's why we're all over the fucking board tonight.
Yeah, we
Oh,
are.
no,
We're-
No,
we're
I'm
everywhere.
drinking because we're not practicing tonight.
We're not. Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
That's why I'm all over the board.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's the mini bike buzz from earlier.
Dude, that was fun. So what do you guys want to talk about now? We're almost out. I think.
guess
What's
that's
the
it.
time? Anybody know?
Give or take.
Oh, we're there, man.
Oh, we're doing good.
Yeah, we're there.
So I want to talk about there.
Where's your
so
album
right,
of the week?
It's coming.
Oh, all right.
But right now, this in the Treasure Valley is the festival Tree Fort. I know you're
Currently.
not a huge fan,
Right now,
but
yeah.
currently it's going on, and we've got a lot of fucking bros playing it. But I got to pull my phone up. Sorry.
Pull your phone up.
So here we go. Hold on.
Yeah, everybody should get downtown this weekend and
Don't
check that
even
out.
fuck with me, Lou.
I was just going to give you a quick random fact.
Oh, lay it on me.
Do you know what Sam Jackson's first movie was?
Tell me.
Coming
I-
to America.
God damn it! I was gonna say it. You didn't let me say it.
I was asking Justin, not you.
When he was robbing the fucking McDowells,
Jeremy's the kid in the class. It's like
I do know.
I have
Not
seen
you,
them.
Schmidt. I know you know.
I have seen the fuck out of that movie.
Oh, Coming to America. Yes. Fuck you. too.
Dude, I love it.
Great movie.
So good.
Anyway, go ahead with your...
So I don't know a lot about Tree Fort
We can
and
finish with
the
what
schedule
have you.
because we are. Let me say we're not affiliated with Tree Fort, but our bros and Suturist are playing Tree Fort. Mm-hmm. That is this Sunday at 7:40 at the Olympic venue.
I'm excited to hear they're actually adding metal to Tree Fort. That's
Fuck,
pretty cool. Did they
right?
not? Didn't they have a strong line against metal for a long time?
Originally, it was like a bunch of indie rock.
That's cool, though.
Okay.
The
That's
Olympic,
awesome.
The Olympics
Yeah.
cool venue.
Yep.
Olympics is a way
but
cool
there
venue.
is there's 5 other bands.
Awesome.
So there's on that night with Suturus, there's Larkspur, Shadow and Claw, Fall of Fathom, which we know.
Yep.
Clear Frame, and Winter Forever. So I'm not sure what the individual ticket price is, but
You said on Saturday, though.
Sunday,
Sunday.
What time does all that start?
7:40 at the Olympic.
Cool.
But with Treefort, you can buy like a pass, and you can go to all the shows.
Sure.
So that's going on, dude. And Scott and Will that we were talking about.
Get down there and check
fucking
that out. Yes.
Getting down. Well, not Will, but Scott. And they're in Suturist with
It's
a
Scott's
lot
turn.
of our
Yeah,
fucking bros.
Will just put on the big show. Now it's Scott's turn.
I know,
They're
dude.
yep.
He was so drunk after the show.
They had a great time. They had
Dude,
an
it was
awesome
so
time.
It was so good. But, Jeremy, is he peeing?
He's
Yeah.
being.
God damn.
I'm gonna too if we don't do the album of the week.
All right,
thing.
I'm doing it and we'll kill it. So, if you guys don't know, which you guys do, but I'm a huge fucking hip hop fan.
Nah.
Since
Horseshit.
Since the fucking 80s.
Yeah.
And my very first
Welcome back.
album, hip hop album on actual vinyl is this one right here, and it's fucking Ice-T Power.
Awesome.
So when I was a wee little
Damn.
kid, my mother bought me this album, but she insisted that if she bought this, she had to buy me the Led Zeppelin 3 album. So she bought
Fuck yeah.
bought both. She's like, you can't listen
Perfect.
to this album when we get home without listening to Led Zeppelin front to back.
That basically sums
Ouch.
up our entire fucking love of music from
That is
A to Z.
perfect parenting.
Yes.
Is Ice-T to Zeppelin.
Yeah, and so
fair.
on the back, she's got a really cool sawed-off shotgun and her butt
90s long
right
butt.
there. When I was a wee little kid, I loved that so much. But literally,
90s
Way
long
more than he
butt.
wants to.
if you don't know anything about hip hop, Ice-T is one of the OGs, obviously, and this album, dude, I still to this day fucking play this frequently.
I love it.
Fuck yeah.
Frequently.
Props for that. My
Yep.
my vinyl collection is desperately missing any hip hop, and
I have
I
a
need more.
bunch.
My very first hip hop album was The Chronic. You always remember your
On
first
vinyl
one.
or
Oh no,
or
on CD. It
Yeah.
was 93, 94.
93, but dude, I have that on vinyl and a bunch of others. But I'm
Oh,
telling
we
you, man,
love
this
hip-hop in
this
this
will
crew.
forever be my very favorite hip hop album.
Awesome.
Yep. Yeah. So fucking album of the week.
Album of the
Ice-T
week.
Power.
Nice.
Love it.
If you don't know it, get it and fucking crank it. They've changed it.
Oh, why?
In the song High Rollers, Ice-T, that was my phone, and it's even on silent. But
Clearly not.
Ice-T used to talk about all the things that were considered to be like dope, basically like fucking drugs.
Yeah.
And he's selling albums instead of drugs. And on the song High Rollers, dude, they've changed all the lyrics to make them more radio friendly. Does that mean?
Have you ever podcasted before?
It's on silent, dude.
It clearly isn't.
Huh.
Legit, dude.
Because we can hear it.
Yeah.
So
Silent. Check it.
that's weird.
Cool.
Anyway.
This is weird.
Well, sorry, somebody's at my job site.
Cheers to Pepper.
Cheers to
Cheers
Pepper.
to Pepper, man. Thank you guys.
That guy would have helped us carry so much bullshit.
Oh,
Pepper
fuck.
would have come out and sang fucking cat diarrhea and
I was-
Christ.
I
You
was
thought it was going to
expecting
be
a
the other
different
one, huh? cat diarrhea and Christ. Do you remember that
so
song?
good. So
Cheers to Pepper.
Cheers, man. Music
Cheers,
of
you
Mayhem.
guys.
We are Black Tooth
Thanks
Grin.
for hanging out for whatever
Thanks for
reason.
hanging out.
I would
For whatever
listen to
reason.
this
I would.
podcast.
I would.
No, you guys sound like uneducated fucking hillbillies.
We are.
Huh?
Yeah, everybody except
Yeah.
for Mayor Lou.
That's
Man,
why I
I
never say go ahead and Google it because I expect to.
I got to be real.
submit
I got to be real careful about what I say now. I don't want to implicate myself, or
political stuff.
You know,
yes,
My
I get
boss listens to this podcast. I don't know why it's doing that. I can't stop it now. Hold on. There.
it. I am fucking sick of hearing that song.
God damn it, man.
Boys, I love you. Party in the back.
Getting
What
real,
a weird
Black Tooth Grin.
episode,
Getting real-
baby. Woo!
That's what we do.
real
Love you,
fucking tired
boys.
of that song.
Okay, I love you. Bye.